Well, Solana's price has been a bit all over the place in the last 48 hours, leaving a lot of investors wondering what in the world is going on. And so today I'm going to try to do my best to explain to you exactly what's happening with Solana's price and what it can mean for its price in the future. So with that said, let's not waste any more time at all and let's get straight into it. Now guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Solana yourself on up to 500x leverage, you can check out that BTCC link down below. Guys, if you do sign up to BTCC specifically with my link on this page, they're going to give you a 10% bonus on all first time deposits between $500 and $100,000. This means if you deposit, say, $4,000, they're going to give you $400 on the spot to start trading with. And if you turn that into a profit, all that profit you make is completely yours, no strings attached. You can reinvest it, withdraw it, do whatever you want with it. It's literally an opportunity to make free gains during this bull market, which you never really come by. So feel free to go check that out down below. I like trading on the exchange myself. They've been around for a long time. They got deep pockets, so things look good. So go check it out. Let me know what you think. Now, looking at Solana, okay, let's kind of just zoom in. Let me just get rid of everything for a second. Just kind of zoom in on what has been going on for the last couple days, realistically. And this is really what it's looked like. And it's left a lot of people a little bit stumped. You know, like, hey, what in the world is going on? And quite frankly, the reason why I like technical analysis so much is because it can take a weird little moment like this and really give you clarity on what's happening. And that's what I always tell people. You don't need to rely on technical analysis to trade or invest. I don't think that's necessary. But it can give you some more clarity, investment-based mental clarity on what is going on and why certain things are happening. Because if I'm just watching Solana's price on CoinMarketCap every couple hours, I have no idea why it keeps doing these weird little movements. Whereas when we do break it down from a chart perspective, we can really start getting an idea and understanding of what's going on here. Now, as you all know, what we have been tracking recently has been Solana's trip into the 3 DCA zones. As Solana's price made this move upwards, I told you all, listen, it's going to likely have to pull back at some point. We're running into this all-time high resistance. All that we need to see is one of these DCA zones or dollar cost average zones hold a support, and I do expect us to use one of these zones to bounce to the upside and try to go up towards 300 to 350 bucks. And so what I told you all was that I would update you, obviously, as this does play out. And over the last few videos, we've been tracking this channel and its trip through these DCA zones. Well, more recently, what we can see is that Solana created a descending channel, and we were extremely excited about this. We were extremely excited about this because realistically, descending channels are the easiest structure to make money from in all of crypto. Literally, just buy at the bottom side of the channel, and there's an over 80% chance that you're going to make money. It's insane. And so because of that, we were hyped up about this, all excited, and I told you all right, first step number one, breakout backtest. We got to break out of this channel and hold some support. And over the last couple of days, that's exactly what Solana's been trying to do. But as we have been trying to do that, that's when these last few weird days have came in, where we see a one pump on the 4 hour, and then the next 8 hours suck, and then a good 4 hours and 8 hours suck, and good 8 hours and 8 hours suck. It's been weird. And so all of this weirdness from Solana's price has been happening as a result of us trying to break out of this descending channel. And I want to tell you a little bit about exactly why I think this is happening and what it means for Solana's price. Now, a few of the things that I'm about to start talking about may get a little bit complicated, and I will just warn you. If you are a beginner, I'm talking someone who's brand new to this crypto space and you're just trying to get better at all of this stuff, or if you're on the complete opposite side of the spectrum and you're super advanced but you feel like there's more tools you can add to your toolbox, maybe you've plateaued and you just want to get better, if you're one of those people that I just spoke to, or somewhere in the middle, but someone who's just trying to get better and add more tools to their toolbox, all that I ask specifically from you is to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's happening over in the Discord server, because people are learning at a rate that I have never seen before in my entire life and using that to generate more gains than I've ever seen in my entire life. So if you want to be someone learning lessons and turning those lessons into profit, stick around until the end of the video. Okay, now let's talk about the question, the main question of the video. What is going on? Why the frick is this happening? Why the flip is this happening, dude? So what we can see, okay, is that Solana is in a bit of a battle. And without being able to identify these levels doing technical analysis, it would be hard to see the battle. But let me paint this picture for you. So right now, we're seeing a battle of the bulls and the bears. What we know is that, as I mentioned before, Solana is putting in this descending channel, a bullish structure, while entering into these bullish DCA zones. Solana's primary goal right now, and what the bulls are attempting to do, is they're trying to, of course, allow Solana to reset, to cool down, bring all these indicators back, allow the bulls to cool off a bit, and use this as a healthy natural pullback that then allows for a continuation to the upside, very similarly to what we've seen, you know, before, like these, a bigger version of this, right? You go up, you come back down, you put in this cool down factor, you come back towards these key levels of liquidity, then bam, you continue upwards. That's what Solana's trying to do, but from more of a macro perspective. And at the moment, the bears don't want that to happen. The bears are well aware that if Solana's price is capable of using this descending channel and using dollar cost average zone 1 and dollar cost average zone 2, that we would be able to see Solana's price start to really build the foundation necessary to start breaking towards the upside. And so what they need to do is to try to block any attempt that the bulls make in making bullish progress. And the biggest task right now for the bulls is getting a breakout of this descending channel, because quite frankly, this descending channel alone could get us up towards $300. Look, if I remove all these drawings, we go from a macro Fibonacci's, look, here we go, bam to bam. What you can see is that if we can successfully break out of this descending channel right here and clear this Fibonacci zone, it opens up the door for 1.618 Fibonacci extension to $300. And the bears are aware of this. They know, like, oh shit, we don't want this to happen. And so as we're getting this breakout, they're doing everything in their power to step in right here to try to force the price back down and to not allow for that breakout. But the good part about it is they're just not doing a good enough job. Every time the bears try to step in and really force the price of Solana back down, the bulls just step in even harder, like they did here, like they did here, like they did here, like they did here. I mean, you can see it. The bulls make progress, the bears erase it. The bulls make progress, the bears erase it. The bulls make progress, the bears erase it. But even while they're doing that, we're still seeing Solana slowly trend upwards. And so even though the bears are putting up a hell of a fight, they're just not doing a good enough job. And so because of that, I'm under the understanding, and my interpretation of this is that even though it is taking a while and things are slowing down, Solana is making continued progress at building up a strong enough foundation in these DCA zones to use this DCA zones as, of course, a tool to get towards the upside. And so for me, the way I'm seeing this is a very good thing. I'm interpreting this in a very good way. And obviously, yeah, we're creating some sort of descending structure here, so this might pull back. I'm not saying Solana can't go back to 230 or 222, but that's not the point. The point is exactly what we're looking for, which is the bulls to step in the DCA zones and start slowly winning these mini battles against the bears, is happening. And that over time will allow for Solana's price to try to continue upwards and use this big old DCA zone as an as a tool again to get up towards those higher levels that we're talking about, 350, 325, $300. And so because of that, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Solana. I think this is very good. I like the fact that we're seeing a lot of our indicators resetting. I mean, you look at your 4-hour RSI, that bad boy came all the way back down to your lower levels. Your daily RSI has already had a moment where it reset towards the 50% threshold, which is the lowest spot that has been at since Solana was back at friggin' $100, and so, or $150. And so because of this, things are looking good. And although it doesn't feel good, it feels boring, it feels weird, it feels like we're not making progress, we're actually making a lot of progress. And over time, you'll be able to see why these little mini battles are so important for the big picture. So of course, you can't give up on Solana now, in my opinion. I think that it's in a very good spot. And even if it does continue down a little bit more, we should enter into some more areas in which the bulls will step in and start over time trying to force that price upwards towards those all-time highs, which is where I do think that we're going here. So really liking what we're seeing there. And of course, I'll continue to update you as we do get these Solana movements. Now, as I did mention before, if there was anything complicated that I just said, or maybe you're just simply someone who's trying to just get better and elevate in this whole crypto world, what I want you to do is check out the Discord server. Now, to join the Discord server, you're going to need to pay the price of a Netflix subscription or cheaper. It's either $17 a month or $5 a month. And that's going to get you access to Insights with Tyler, which are my thoughts and insights, and even sometimes the things that I'm buying and selling and moving. We had a couple meme coins I've invested into here that are up a couple 100% as well. There's daily technical analysis on all your favorite cryptos, daily fundamental analysis on the market itself. I've hired 2 teams of professional traders to give their buy and sell signals every single day during the week. And remember, these are professionals whose business and livelihoods rely on them making good trades. So they're giving you the best that they can possibly give. We have this exclusive show, Crypto Vault Live, that is going to be starting on Monday, every single day at noon, in which Crypto Moses is going to be going over, what's happening in the market, major news, major TA events, and things like that, and doing a Q&A at the end for all members to join in. There's premium classes on things like the Fibonacci, the Bollinger Bands, bull market investing, live classes with coaches on things like XRP and a beginner's guide to Ripple, beginners courses on things like leverage trading and technical analysis. These are 30-minute long courses for beginners going over all the basics that you need to know, vocabulary, 20-page presentations, cheat sheets, and much more. There's Tyler's tips, which are these little 2 to 3 minute long videos on random things. And then there's the fantastic community who is taking all of the lessons, all of the things being taught here, all their own experiences and knowledge, and using it to generate gains. And you can see, I mean, hundreds of, just from last night. Let me just show you, just to last night. Last night was when? Let's go. This is yesterday at 5 p.m. 400%, 90%, 200%, 60, 70%, 70%, 90, 240, 250, 50, 150. I mean, look at the gains that were printed just over the last 12 hours. It's ridiculous. So if you want to be one of these people who are learning, growing, using those strategies to turn it into a profit. Check out that link down below. It's the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, which I think is an amazing deal. So go check that out. Don't forget, you can get that bonus over on BTCC if you do want to start trading today, and keep a close eye on Solana. As per usual, I will continue to update you as all of this does play out. So feel free to smash that subscribe button if you do enjoy the content, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.